Welcome, everyone. We're about to do a reaction video here in World of Tanks, something that we don't usually do. But it's been brought to my attention that there's a player out there who's claiming to be the best Brazilian player in the world, self-proclaimed best Brazilian player in the world, and giving horrible advice. And so I want to take a look. He's got apparently over 200 tanks gold marked, and that sounds like, wow, he must really be that good. And I've even got his stats pulled up here, and he looks like he's a pretty good player. I mean, 7,300 recent WNA, that's really good. However, according to various sources, he purposely logs in at times on the EU server. Remember, he's from Brazil, so he should be playing on NA. He purposely logs in and plays on the EU server during off hours to go against bots. That's the accusation. So I have queued up 3 random videos. We're going to be taking a look and seeing if that's true. And apparently, when he gives his advice, he treats the bots as though they're real players, and he calls them real players. And I don't have any problem. I have a slight problem, but it's neither here nor there with players going up against bots on purpose to get their marks of excellence. If you want to do that, go for it. Whatever, who cares? It's a game. But when you then make content to teach people how to do things, but pretend, because that's the accusation, but we'll get into it, pretend like you're actually doing it for real when in reality you're not, that's when I have a problem. It's dishonest. Again, we have to figure that out for ourselves. We're going to be taking a look at his channel here. Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Fabio. I'm Brazilian. I'm 22 years old, and here you'll find top-notch content about World of Tanks, the biggest tank game in the world. Already not very honest. This is console, not the actual World of Tanks game. I'm proud to be the greatest player in Brazil and one of the best names on the international scene in the history of the game, combining my technical and tactical experience with editing and creation skills. My goal is to offer impactful, informative videos that really make a difference for you who enjoy or want to evolve in the game. Sounds good and dandy. Now, I've chosen this most recent Chieftain video. I've chosen the IS4 video. I've watched the E4 video, and they were all bot lobbies. But because I've already watched it, I'm not going to watch it again. And I've just chosen the Tron because the Tron is another kind of an OP tank, and I just want to see how that goes. So let's jump into this. It is in Portuguese, so we do have it auto-dubbed. We're not going to watch the whole thing. We're going to skip around, mostly just see what kind of lobbies he has and how he treats them.
Okay, let's go. Oh my god, exactly what couldn't happen happened, man.
We'll get set on fire. Alright, we'll do the intro.
Hey everyone, how are y'all doing? My name is Fabio. I'm a content creator and pro player of the game World of Tanks console. And in this video, I'm going to get the 4th gold mark on the Chieftain MK6. Simply the best heavy support tank in the game, the tier 10 British tank, which brings together one of the main combinations here in tier 10. The Chieftain MK6 is an example of mobility, damage per minute, and excellent turret armor, being
this
one
is
of
all
the
basic.
main tier
We
10
know all
tanks
about this.
in the game. The Chieftain tank
He goes over the tank, the armor, the weapons.
Because it has a 100.
We don't need to go into the exact details of the tank.
0.30.
Then he goes into boasting about.
For the 4th mark, obviously 5,600, placing that.
This is not true. This is not true. He's using the website that I used yesterday, and I have in my description WoT or console marks. 5,600. No. 100% is not twice the average, which it's supposed to be. They changed it. It's basically added another 400 to these numbers, and that's what you need. So it's 6,400 to gold mark the Chieftain.
Tank in the top 6 heavy tanks that need the most damage to conquer the 4th mark. And it's very strong damage, especially since considering the Green tanks. It's in the top 4 or top 3 of the tanks that need the most damage. Obviously, for the tank to be very good, delivering very strong.
What he said there, it didn't translate well. Of the tech tree tanks, it's the 4th hardest. It's very high among the tech tree tanks and 6th among the tech tree and premiums. All right, let's go. He's got his crew. Let's jump into a game here and see how he talks about it. See if he shows off the team.
So, folks, let's begin our gameplay of the gold mark content in Chieftain MK6 here in Prokhorovka. This is the most classic map in the game, and it's one of my favorites. An exceptional map for racking up combined damage around this marker, especially given
there we
the
go.
limited number.
And there you have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is just the first game. Can't judge it on the first game. His first game he pulls out, he gets a lobby with more bots than players. 8 bots to 7 players. Lots of farming can be done in this match, especially on this map. Very good matchmaking. He's not going to fight many 10s because they're going to be bot lobbies if that's the case, meaning he's going to get this. And if there are extra players that are tier 9, he's going to go up against them. So playing tier 9 at this time probably is not a great time to do it because you're going to be going up against a lot of 10s. And I think this is going to be a trend because it was a trend in the E4 video.
Of level 10 tanks, only 4 on each team, with the rest all level 9. All level 9. I'm adopting a highly aggressive positioning strategy here in the center to aim for a gameplay session boasting over 10,000 points of combined damage. That's my aim. Exactly to get our brand moving ahead by a considerable percentage here, you know. So I'm going to try to get a lot of scouts here. There are already 10%. Some players in the center. I'm going to prioritize the wake of these players because then I'll get both the scouts' help and the wake's help.
These are not real players.
So,
these are bots. And he's not mentioning that.
Keeping it up here. You'll see lots of players on the right. There's a 277 here in the middle.
Those aren't players on the right. See, I see it now, yeah.
For now, I only have 300 already. The support is very little here. I should have more already. I'm hoping that I can get more in this central back area of the screen as well.
The audio is off. He boasted editing skills, but it might be the dub that's doing that.
There's a platoon of contenders here, which are 2 very dangerous tanks. Contenders are very strong.
That's because they're real players. They are strong tanks too, though, but they're real players.
And I'm already showing you the strength of shifting, which is precisely the roll down. Yes, when you're in situations
translating
like
to
this,
shifting,
very aggressive, especially because the tank does have a lot of armor on the turret. When you hide the cupola, obviously, and when you add up the damage per minute that this tank has, in a minute and a half of the match, I have more than 5.5k. So it's very strong damage, man. Very strong.
But you're not running for players. These are the only real players right here.
I think he already used his kit, so I think I'll be able to stay here permanently.
And he didn't mention the fact that tracking damage and assist damage are 2 separate entities, and the game for marks of excellence will only give you 1, whichever one is higher. So by going for tracks, you kind of have to decide. If you're going to go for tracks, then you have to keep tracking. Or don't track. That's kind of my philosophy on it, is if I'm on a map like this guy I would track, sure. But if they're further away, I'm not going to track them because I want the spotting assist. Spotting assist to me is worth more than tracking assist because when you have optics, especially on this map, you're going to get that more. But if you're on a map like Berlin or Himmelsdorf, go for tracking damage. Don't go for spotting damage.
Look,
because they're mixing.
277 on the left.
See, that's a real player.
The guy doesn't get shot, right? The guy doesn't get shot. He stays almost sideways to the tanks and doesn't get shot.
Of course he doesn't. He's fighting bots.
Man, there are a lot. Damn, this guy doesn't get tired, does he? I'm gonna get closer here so I can get the shot now in the final region.
And look how dangerously he's upset that this guy's not getting shot for coming all the way up. Look where he is on the map. Remember, he's teaching you how to gold mark. He's right in the middle of the map, broadside to everyone who would be right here and right here. These should all be lighting him up, but he knows that this is a bot lobby and no one's going to be shooting him. That's why he's doing this. This is a horrible play. But there are no real players sniping in the back. And he knows that.
Look, M13 way back there. I couldn't get his track. I think I can get it now when he's standing still.
Yeah, now would be the time to track.
Oh, I got it. Great. The game is well controlled here. It's pretty easy to win.
His aiming is so weird. Every time he fires, his gun
soon I'll start advancing in this middle area.
But that's fine.
First kill of the battle, believe it or not. I'm going to start advancing now. There's a 45 alien in the final region.
He's going for damage, doesn't kill a real player.
Focusing on that one to get more combined damage here. Yeah. Trying to get his track here.
He's right about that.
Yeah, didn't work here.
Getting kills doesn't help your cause when you're 3 marking and your team is winning. When your team is losing, you want to go for kills when you're 3 marking.
Okay, the 430 is there, so I'm going to switch to HMO because I'll only have 0.405.
Okay, we're gonna jump to the end.
Play with over 11k combined
9,491 damage.
Because it's been a while since I
But
played with Chieftain.
what tactics did he use? He went to the middle of the map and just shot things. That was his game. No one shot him in return except the 277 because he wasn't fighting real players except the 277. Not exactly a tactic map. Not exactly. You're not going to learn from that one, especially considering he drove sideways on the top of the ridge with 7 tanks still in play. None of them shot him.
Or it might go up a little more beyond this excellent match I already had here. So, first gameplay here.
See, no microphone means it's not a real player. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, and they mirror, so there's 8 on each team. 8 bots on each team.
And wow, there was recalculation. There's a downward recalculation, okay, guys? Because it only went down to 99.20, man. It only went up 0.12 from an 11k match, dude. There was a recalculation of 0.30, 0.40, but the good thing is that I'll be able to get
every
more matches
14
now.
days.
So let's continue here.
The marks recalculate. But it's not every 14 days, it's every day. That's something a lot of people get wrong. It's like, oh, every 14 days the marks reset and it's a new recalculation. No. It keeps track of the last 14 days. So tomorrow would be a recalculation because you gain yesterday into your calculation and you lose 15 days ago. That day, 15 days ago. Those are moved. So the marks don't change too much day by day, but they do change every day. Next match, Steps.
And now, folks, starting our second gameplay here of the In Steps content.
And already you know they're bots because of all the tanks saying on my way. So this is 2 games in a row, bot lobbies, but how many are in the game?
A very good map and with an even better positioning with conditions as good as the last match.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 bots, not as many. Let's see if he does better or worse this game. I'm going to theorize he does not do as well because he's fighting less bots, more real players.
Only 5 level 10 tanks and the rest are all...
Only 5 level 10 tanks. Again, that is because there's not many people playing, so it's going to fill it up with bots. And so you're going to have a lot of bots. 5 is normal. 5 or 6, 4, sometimes 3 or 2 is normal. So he's going to be top tier, mega top tier, a lot, playing at these off hours on the EU server. Remember, he's Brazilian, and he's not playing on the NA server. And another thing you're going to notice is his ping.
Try to repeat the
he is definitely not connected to the NA server.
Aggressive position and also achieving good combined damage. What you saw in the last gameplay is the phenomenon called recalculation, which happens when you have a tank that hasn't been played for a long period of 2 or 3 weeks, and then when the game recalculates, you can benefit if the mark goes down, or be harmed if the mark goes up. So it's very common that in a match, even if you play well,
he's chosen this position specifically because he knows that the bots cross right here on this map, and so he's come here on purpose to farm the bots. He's not going to tell you that these are bots. Maybe he does, because I haven't seen this video yet, but I don't think
depending on the situation. So it depends a lot on the tank.
Yep.
If the mark went up, the shift installment mark went up during that period, and a game with 11k damage theoretically only went up by 0.12%, that's a very complicated point, but I'm going to try to recover in this match now. I'm in a very aggressive position here, okay?
No, he's not. Look at the map. This is not aggressive. This is aggressive. This is aggressive. He's halfway between a halfway point. He's halfway between spawn and a brawl zone. So he's not in an aggressive spot. He's literally in a spot to farm them as they cross. And so I am a little disappointed. This is very deceitful. He's deceiving his audience.
The tank hold down to catch these players in the middle.
Catch them in the middle. You're not catching players. These are bots. You knew they would go here because they do the same thing every game.
And for now, I have little help, but I hope it starts to increase soon because I'm exporting quite a few players here, right? So there's a 50B. Way back there, there are a bunch of tanks in the middle, man. 50B is quite thoughtful.
He's acting
in a pretty
shocked.
Stupid position, actually.
That's not a dumb
I got
position.
his track there.
Wait, buddy, he's playing it dumb, though.
Supporting here. And nobody's looking at the guy, right? Okay, fine. Look, there's still a WZ here in the middle. Can't advance for now.
Yes, you could. That's not a real player.
Okay,
and then he advances. He says he can't advance because there's a WZ. Then he goes ahead and advances because he knows it's not a real player.
Shifting tank is it's shooting on the move, okay? Especially because, as I said, its weapon is very accurate and you can hit shots. And laser beams here, it's practically a very perfect aim. And on the move, it's practically the same. The tank is very good.
All right, we're gonna move to the end here. See how he does.
So the guys
I
on
don't
the
think
right.
he's going to do as much. There we go. The
I
end
guess
of
the
the game.
best I could do is fire one more shot in this spot. So it was an excellent
6,400, nowhere near as much. Why? Because he's playing more real
He doubled
players.
up with me.
His damage drops significantly the moment he has to fight real people. And I'm not saying he's bad at the game, but it's impossible to tell because he's just playing bots on purpose. He is definitely not the best Brazilian player out there, for sure, especially when players like Sincero exist. Like, to say you're the best and someone like Sincero exists, who is more well-known than this guy is, because I never heard of him, is crazy, because everyone knows Sincero. People message me about how they love that guy randomly when I play with him. It's like, oh, Sincero, everybody knows Sincero. It's like crazy. So
Here, we managed to get that here, and the score went from 99.
didn't score top. He was fighting from someone who is actually in Sincero's clan. But again, let's see the bots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 6 on each team. And this 50B was not a good player. And so, he had it easy. That's not to say... Well, I don't know what it is to say. But let's see this last game.
Which came in a very good condition.
Oh my gosh. Oh goodness. He got a tier 10 bot lobby. So there's so much health here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. More tanks in here are bots than players. There are 8 bots per team. And one of them is a mouse. Another is a 705A. That is a lot of health to farm.
The very rare gameplay of 15 level 10 tanks.
It is not very rare. He knows it's not. It's rare for normal players. It's not rare for him because he's playing against bots.
And a very good matchmate.
That means there were no tier 9 players in the lobby, which is why it made a full tier 10 game. The bots will always be bottom tier.
What I'm going to try to apply in this gameplay is a support position, especially since it goes to arts, to attack. You need a lot of armor here, so it's a very short map, which I really like, where you can do a lot of damage just in support. So I'm obviously going to look for the tracks, try to export up.
It's interesting to me because he's not really giving advice much. I know this is auto-translated, and so things could be lost in translation, but I don't think that this much would be lost in translation because he's not giving tactics. He's just saying, I'm just gonna play support because this is a smaller map, and I'm gonna go for tracks. That's what he's been saying every game. I made an aggressive play, which he didn't make an aggressive play. He was sitting on his side of the map, farming bots, crossing the middle of the last game, and so he's not exactly giving advice.
Or 2, but I'll have to stay in this central region. So there's already a rhino in the middle. The grill already bounced on the tank, so I'm going to
Well, the audio is getting further and further behind. That's another bot. Though both of these are bots, and he knows it. That's why he's come to this
position. I'm going to try to go up here
position.
now to get more damage. And if I can move a little further to the right, I can even get a scout here. I'm going to try to do that here, because the gameplay is really good here. 70
That's
over
a
there
real
is
player.
passing by. He takes a little longer. I can get another shot. He's already run. Okay.
And that's a fake player.
Man, I already missed
That's
2
a fake
shots there
player.
because there are rocks and a lot of houses there. So man, I'm spacing out here. Oh, I got the rhino here now.
And he's dead.
Yeah, okay. I got the rest here in scout. And for now, there are more players here, right? Yes. Okay.
And where he is right now, he's on the right side of this building, meaning anyone right here would be lighting him up. But they're not. He should be getting smoked right in the side because the front half of his tank is completely exposed. But he's not. Again, why? Because it's a bot lobby. And he knows it is. Everybody's focusing on the bots. Everybody's trying to farm. Looking for these targets, which are out in the open. These guys are out in the open. So he knows he's safe, and he's not mentioning this. This is a horrible tactic. He should not be exposing sideways like this. Now he's pulling back slightly, but still out. Now he's in cover.
So Grill,
Nope, now he comes out again. Nobody's shooting him.
Good.
See, he was out in the open the whole
another
time. If that 705A was a real player, he would have been smoked.
70 over there in the background. There's a cannon there in a rowing position.
He was spotted
I'm
that
gonna try to get the
entire
scout, the
engagement.
705A here. Okay, good. I'm already getting it. And so, guys, the ship
You're not
will be-
learning. I hate to say it, unless you decide to get on at the same time he gets on, you're not learning how to play. This is awful. I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to get hate from this, and I know I will. Because I guarantee he's got a community that will have his back, but I'm just going to call it what it is. This is awful, what he's doing. If you do this, you will die. If you are a normal player, and you play exactly like him, you will die. The Prokhorov cut right in the middle of the map up here. Oh, perfect spot. Down at the bottom, as you can see. He's out in the open. This whole engagement against the 705, out in the open to all the snipers. Not a single sniper shot him.
My 105th tank with gold markings. And after that last episode with E4 that I brought here to the channel, I've already managed to get 4 more tanks with stars. So I'm focusing a lot on getting these marks.
There's a real player.
And obviously,
Finally,
Chieftain
but he's
is another level 10 tank that I'm bringing here for you. So there's
being stupid again.
already been a Tehran. There's already been 3 other marks here in Ave. So this entire playlist will
So
be in
he's
the description
talking
for you to
about
follow, in addition
his
to Shifting
marks
as
now.
well. So you
Let's
can
move
see
on.
that Shift's gameplay is very strategic.
Mouse is
right?
not a real player.
You have to go along the edges. Take advantage of the support, so it's a very strong tank.
He doesn't get to farm
Okay, I
him.
killed our dear mouse here. Now there's his compatriot, the E1. I hope he doesn't lose all his HP here now, right? It's tough that this girl
Grill
will
is a
budge,
real
right?
player.
Man, I want to
I'm
pull
pretty
here, but I
sure.
can't because I have to go around here.
But we're going to double check at the end of this game who's real and who's not.
I think the grill.
I
ran,
should
now
figure
they're
out
not
what
in
time
here.
he plays at and get on myself
I have some peace of mind to get
and
this
test
100 here.
how easy what he does is.
Yeah, T92 is aiming
Except
at me.
I don't want to.
I'm gonna turn around now.
I want to be sleeping at that time.
There's a mech here. Ah, he's dead. Go to the shout. Go, go, go. I can't waste time. Okay. For now, a 9K gameplay here. I'll be...
He gets killed.
here.
He gets double tapped.
Anyone who's done it knows the damage. Now it's down much more.
It's not
You have to
9K
be much more
because some of it
consistent.
was
You have to
tracking
take
on that
a lot more
705.
damage to actually climb in the last
Or the
1%.
Rhinoceronte.
And when you get close, then wow, my friend, it's pure suffering, man. Look, for now I've taken a scout here. The grill is here, great. I won't even activate the consumable, just one more shot here to kill her. Oh, art here. Oh my god. Exactly what couldn't happen, man.
And he's tunneling hardcore. We knew... So let's just go back, just so I can show you. If you're a normal player, you were over here the whole time. The can opener was never spotted. You had this locked down. Grill just ran to here. Where do you think the can opener and the artillery are? Where do you think they are? It does not take a genius. A 49%er might be able to figure it out. Know that he's going to be right here. Both of them. Right there.
The grill is
But
here,
he's
great.
so intent on shooting this guy. The moment he's given a challenge that
I won't
requires
even
him to
activate the
think,
consumable, just one more shot here to kill her.
he gets killed.
Oh, art here.
Artie was always going to be there. Oh, and look at that. There's the can
Oh my
opener.
god. Exactly what couldn't happen happened, man.
Exactly what couldn't happen happened. I don't know if that's translation error. He gets the kill there, but...
Luckily, I got a bound here, but I'm gonna die, man.
Yep. You were
Oh
never
my
going to
God,
survive
see?
that.
Oh
He's
man.
done.
Why are all the guys together, dude?
Because it's the end of the game. The rest of the map was cleared. You knew he was in that corner.
Yeah, guys, I've become a nostalgic t-shirt here. A nostalgic t-shirt design. What happened was exactly what couldn't happen, which was that I caught fire. I got shot by all 3 players here. I could have taken
No, the grill bounced off. You got shot by 2 players.
more damage, okay. I could have at least taken 3 more shots here. But it was a gameplay with more than 10 cards combined. Going from 99.54.
All right, let's count the bots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, like we said.
To 99 point.
So he's had, so far, more bots than players. And he's got one more game. We're going to jump all the way to the team list.
Among these matches, which is...
Let's take a look. 1 bot, 2 bots, another mouse, and an FV. That's healthy. 3 bots, 4 bots, 5 bots, 6 bots, 7 bots. Half of the lobby are bots again.
A match full of level 10 tanks. So
See? Not rare. Why? Because there are no tier 9s in the queue. Bots will always be the bottom tier tank. If there are no tier 9s in the queue, then there will be only tier 10s in a lobby featuring bots.
tanks.
This is 4 games in a row, by the way. So I know for a fact now, and plus these names, this is definitely EU. This is an off time. He knows it's an off time because either he's an absolute idiot who doesn't realize that he's not playing against real players, which we know he's not because of the Steps game and the Prokhorovka game, going into places precisely to shoot the bots. Well, and the last game, he used the house, parked sideways, out in the open, knowing they weren't going to shoot him because it was bots. So he knows they're bots. I hope he does. And he's deceiving his viewers.
On each side, all level 10. And in this match, obviously, I'm only 0.16 short. Besides the mark of excellence, this weekend, there's already complete content about the new season, along with the news for the year that we'll have on the console. So if you're watching this video at the...
Yeah, let's move up. Yeah, he's taking another position to farm the bots. This is a typical route. He's going to get to farm this Manticore for free. He came up too far, he says. Is that what he said?
I can't go too far, man.
Oh, he can't go too far.
But here you have to be careful. I'll turn the tower a little to the side here so I can get damage.
You have just as much gun depression over the front as you do the side, buddy.
You have to be careful with your back, with everywhere here, man. There's going to be an IS-7 here, but I'm going to have to fight all these guys up close, which wasn't my focus, right?
So now he's going to fight a real player. Let's see how he does against a real player.
Yeah, my friend. It's going to be me against the world here.
He's in a much better position to the IS-7. Gets the first shot, which does give him the advantage.
Right?
The IS-7 does lose this unless the IS-7 pushes up.
Oh my god, you know?
That was not the shot. Watch this shot.
I hope the set is bad in
shooting
1v1
up
and that our team
at the angled back upper plate
right?
of the IS-7. Look at this. I never would have shot that. I would have pulled back and waited or gone for underneath the tracks here. He's going to shoot him and pen him. And if that's the case, then just take the hit and put 2 into him. Go around the corner, put 2 into him, pull back, and win the trade. But he doesn't.
Oh my god, you know? He's bad in 1v1, but the bad thing is that he's going to keep shooting at me, man.
He says he's bad in a 1v1.
Come on, shoot this guy too,
Is he talking about the tank or the player?
High up, don't shoot him, man.
That was a lucky pen.
This game point.
There, that's what he should have done. IS-7 shoots, you get to shoot twice.
I don't know who's coming from behind.
It's a bot.
I can't lose too much behind. That TD was very
some of these pens.
That TD was non-existent, man.
Half decent, though. Half decent. There you go. That's a good shot.
Good thing I managed to take a lot of damage here without losing much HP on this guy, man. But there's still going to be a FV here to help. Oh, that's great.
Death Star?
Yeah, that's great.
Look, in a moment he fights just 2 real players, he gets smoked.
I'm going to kill this guy here. But look at the life I'll have left here, man.
And that must be a bot, because it's not paying attention. It's not. Oh, he misses. He didn't. Did you see that? It hit the gun. His double shot hit the gun of this Manticore. Watch this.
I'm going to kill this guy here. But look at the life I'll have left here, man.
Watch the shot. Doing, hits the gun. Both of them hit the gun. Holy cow. This is not good gameplay.
This TD grid is helping me a lot, right? It's even a source of pride to see a grid like this, man. Oh my god.
Saved by the Grill, and 4005.
Now,
Saved by the gun of the Manticore.
Deep down on those guys.
And now he's got very healthy mouse and a very healthy FE215B, which are bots to go up against. Which means he's going to be allowed to probably farm. RHM is a real player.
Holy smokes. But then the guy started advancing. Serious.
Yep.
I'll have to grab his track here and hope the guys manage to shoot, man.
Let's see what he calls him. If he calls him a player or not. Because that is a bot.
Look. I'll have to grab his track here and hope the guys manage to shoot, man. Look, I grabbed his track. Now I'm just going to hold the track. Okay, guys. I'm only going for a third one because I really want to secure the mark. What sucks is McCore's going to steal the assist, right? Have to get his conveyor belt again. I got it here. I'm going to get another one over there now. Great, man. I think I'll manage it in this gameplay, guys, because if I don't, it'll be a rip-off. Over 8K here to climb. Well, 414. I'm apprehensive here, man. Will I manage it in this gameplay?
I assume he knows this is the last one. And there you go. So, guys, if you're going for 3 marks of excellence, if you're going for 2 marks of excellence, or 4 marks of excellence, whatever you're doing, this is what you're going up against. You're going up against players like this who are farming bot lobbies on purpose. And if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. My biggest issue I have with this guy isn't that he's doing this, it's that he's being deceitful about it. He's playing terribly. He's going sideways on in front of everyone and their mother. Not this part. This
I'm
part
gonna start
here.
advancing now. There's a 45 alien.
I was a little earlier than this at this point. He goes sideways on top of the hill, which is where he is, and he was spotted a moment ago. No one shoots him because they're all bots. He knows they are. Then this play he calls aggressive, but it's not. You can tell he purposely stops
3 weeks.
at this ridge,
when the game recalculates,
knowing
you can
he's gonna
benefit
shoot,
if
be
the
able to
mark
shoot
goes down,
these
or be
bots.
harmed if the mark goes up.
Watch, he just parks right here, calls it an aggressive play, and farms them. It's not an aggressive play. And then, go away, my alarm. And then this play, on the next map, where he parks next to the house while the 705A advances. Here it is. He's sideways. He's sideways out of the cover. See this corner? He's past the corner of the house.
So
and he just sits here. He sits here. No one shoots him because it's a bot lobby. And he knows it is. Then the moment he actually goes up against real players, he gets smoked.
It was not, that TD was not.
He barely survives, gets lucky because of the gun. The gun of the Manticore blocks the double shot from the FV tank 225, whatever it is, 255. This is ridiculous. Now this is just one video. Again, I already watched the E4 video. In fact, let me show you what I really did not like about this E4 video.
Allow me to deal more.
Again, he goes up here. This bot lobby is impressive. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Nope. That guy's a real player. I think. No, that's not a real player. Well, we can find out. 10 or 11 fake players. Oh, it doesn't look like he looks at the... He does. Okay. 1, 2, so 5 players. So 10. Yep, 10 bots. And the start of the game, he again talks about taking an aggressive position, but he doesn't. He takes the top of this hill because bots on this map, specifically the left side of the hill, where he's not in cover, because it keeps this field right here in render distance. This is the path the bots take. Half of them will go across the field here, half of them will go across into the town here, both of which he can shoot from this part of the map, which is where he goes.
So we already have this,
and he knows it. That's a bot, not a real player. And then another situation which bothered me was in the E4 game. He takes this position here, and he talks about how players come down here, and he wants to catch them. I could play this map 10 times from this side, and I'm only going to see 2 players be dumb enough to sit here. But he knows that they're bots.
I'm going to start as support here because many players are coming through the center.
Many players are coming through the center.
And our team already has a lot of tanks to scout the area of
No.
the map.
No, they're not.
So I'll be pre-aiming here. E4 has this double effectiveness, right? Both
Boom.
in support and in damage. Sometimes practically
And he gets to do it again.
1k damage.
That was
This
a bot.
Is very strong.
This
and I'm here
object is
waiting
also a
for
bot.
More players to be exported to start advancing later.
And
there
here
are
they
already
are.
tanks
Both
back
of those
there,
are
right?
bots.
The VKB.
Boom.
Our damage was 900 again. But
That
it showed
object
1300 because
is
it's
a bot.
Okay. The E4 is good, but it's not great at this point, is it? Charging here, I can already get the 257, and I'll be able to push the city. Hollow here to get even more damage in this game.
And there he goes. And so again, it's just a bot lobby. How many are bots? Let's see. Let's see if he takes a look at the list at all.
Plot twist, man. We're 0.06%. So let's get
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6, but still, every game he's played thus far has been a bot lobby. I play early in the morning because that's when I can get on. 10 or 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the NA server, meaning it's 6 o'clock if you're in California, so you're probably not playing, yet I don't get this many bot lobbies. And I'm honest with you guys. I was like, oh, it's another bot lobby. And everybody moans when we're watching the live. They're watching the live stream because there's another bot lobby. This is insane. IS4, this video is getting long, 36 minutes.
The IS-4 is one of the most traditional and classic tanks in World of Tanks. This tier 10 Soviet heavy tank combines an absurd amount of excellent armor with a 122mm gun, boasting high damage.
Alright, let's see here.
There are maps in the maps.
He's
got to
go to the same spot.
Comes in
Wow, look at that. There are no bots in this game.
a slightly more complicated condition because there are quite a few heavy tanks.
He's saying this is a more complicated situation because there are more heavy tanks and tank destroyers. No. He's saying that, I guarantee, to preference the fact that he might not have a great game this time because it's not a bot lobby. He wants you to make sure you know that if he doesn't have a good game, it's because there's too many tank destroyers and too many heavy tanks. That's why he might not have a great game. But looking at this and after seeing everything else, that's not the reason. He's lying to you. And maybe that's a bold conclusion to come to, but after the last 2 videos I just watched, he is lying to you. He's saying this might be more difficult because there are no bots for him to farm. So we're just going to fast forward and see his damage that he racks up. 3,200, that's respectable. 4,400, a very respectable game. 4,700, I mean, that's respectable. That's not Super Unicum. That's respectable, though. And so the first time we see him actually play fully against real players, other than that one time in the Chieftain, where, I mean, it was a bot lobby and he got to farm bots at the end, but when he fought 2 real players, he got smoked. The damage is not impressive. Block damage is very impressive. Good job on the block damage. I'm not going to watch you play. You've lost my respect. So, let's see this next game and see what it is. He loses this next game. And let's see. Is it a bot lobby? Bada bing, bada boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bots. 7 bots. And he does this time 7,700 damage. How much damage did he block? He only blocked 2,000. Fascinating. And one more game. Here it is on steps. He does 5,000 damage. Wouldn't you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 bots on each team. Another bot lobby with only 1, 2, 3 tier 10s on each team. So he's fighting against 12 bots. 12 tier 9s, and 6 of them are bots. Yeah. I'm sorry, you are not. You are not even close to being the best Brazilian player in the world. Not even close. This is fabricated. And how I know that is if we go down to the tanks. Super Conqueror, he's got 2,200 games. He gold marked it after 2168. Now, you could argue maybe he wasn't very good at the game when he first got it. Maybe. But it took him 2,100 games to get gold marks. So probably 2,100 games is how long it took him to realize, wait a minute, I know how to farm bots. That is an absurd amount of games. 1,600 games to 3-mark the E5. 1,600, almost 1,700 to gold mark the mutant. 1,372 to gold mark the chieftain. 1,171 to gold mark the freedom. 902 to gold mark the T110E4. So he's got a ton of games in these tanks. And remember, it only keeps track of your last 200 games. Some people say it's 100, but the original algorithm is 200. And I don't think they've changed that. Some people say, oh, it's 100. I never saw an article about them changing it to 100. It should be 200. And so, I don't know. I don't trust this. He averages 10,000 damage a game in the EET1. Let's see if we can find that video real quick before we call this. Because this is a long video already. And it looks like he didn't... It wasn't too long ago. Potentially. Let's see. Yeah, let's... Last played. Alright, well, it said the 6th, I think. So, let's go there. EET1. Huh. I don't know if he's done a video on it. Hopefully he has. And maybe I miss it because it's in a different language. 9K direct. Okay. That's huge. 9,000 damage. And here it is. Here it is.
O Ingesa e tem um Osório P2 é o...
So we're going to mute it because I don't understand what he's saying. It's not dubbed this time. He is going for gold marks. This is the tank, the EE. Let's take a look. Oh my goodness, did you see that? Bot. Bot. 10 bots. $20,000 damage. This is fake. We've gone into bot lobbies on purpose with this tank and done 24,000. I don't care that you do 21,000 damage in a match like this. It means nothing. 10 bots. Next game. He does 8,000 damage. That's it. Let's see why. He should go to the scoreboard, hopefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still 7 bots. Next game is 7 bots. And then the game following after. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bots again. And his last game where he gets it done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, this man is lying. He's lying to you. He is not the best Brazilian player. He's proud to be a liar. Unbelievable. I'm proud to be the greatest player in Brazil. Says who? You? Yeah, no. Let's jump into this one now where he pulls off 9,000 damage in the Patriot. 9,000 raw damage in the Patriot. Let's see. Wow! I mean, this is an old one. But look at that, no bots. This lobby is incredible, though. A lot of tier 6s. So GG, well done to have probably the best game ever in the T26E5. I'll give you that because these are not fake players. These are real players. Well done there. But I'm gonna be honest. This is scum. Shameful. Shameful. If you want to say you're playing against bots, say it. Say it. But he's saying they're players. And he's saying, I'm making an aggressive play. Not making an aggressive play. Sitting in a spot where he knows bots are going to go. That E4, this E4 video is so egregious.
More combined damage. There's also an E4 over there on the other side.
Where he just sits here, farming the fake players.
From the left.
He's done basically only damage to fake players. See, that's another fake player. Just fake players.
As soon as I kill the 5120, I can push here, depending.
He knows he can because there's not enough real players. Fake player, fake player, fake player. He's got 3 fake players in front of him. Rolls low.
I already let him down by 1 shot here, but now I'm going to start advancing. And there's still the E4, a T57EV, and a 215B that haven't been scouted yet. So the guys are all backed up here.
Alright, I'm done. I'm done. Fabio SPFC I. No. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I don't usually do stuff like this, but I was appalled with what I was told, and then when I watched the E4 video, I was just as appalled, and so I had to click on other videos. We didn't even watch the Turan one like I said we would. Achieving the hardest gold mark in World of Tanks. Such clickbait. Yes, it is, but also no, it's not. I was playing this tank when it first came out on someone else's account and doing 8,000 damage casually against real players. He does 13,000, which is a huge amount of damage. Yes, it is. Even for this tank. But then you look at the lobby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bots. 2 of them are Mautians. Another one is an E75. Another one is a VKB, a T10, a 257, a 50 TP. Do you know how much health are on these tanks? 2,000, 1,920, 1,950, 2,150, 2,150, 1,950, and I believe this one's 1,850 or 1,900. Oh, and another E75 bot. Holy moly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, that E75 who got 4,600 assist damage from a bot. That's crazy. It's dishonest, it's deceitful, it's shameful, and I don't know. I think people should let him know what they think. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Like, comment, and subscribe, or dislike, whatever you want to do. I want to bring this to light because I am a fan of this community, and this is toxic. This is lying, and I am not happy with it. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Take care, everyone, and peace out.